Texas will forever have a strong connection to the civil rights movement and the ballot box, and it's all thanks to the family of President Lyndon Baines Johnson. With the U.S. Supreme Court wrapping up their term this month, the court just handed out a ruling affirming part of the Voting Rights Act. The court ruled 5-4 Thursday, ordering the state of Alabama to create a second district with a large black population. The justices affirmed a lower court ruling that found the state's redistricting map a likely violation of the Voting Rights Act. The Alabama congressional map created one majority black seat out of 7 congressional districts in a state where more than 1 in 4 residents is black. It is a surprise because conservative high court majorities have made it harder for racial minorities to use the Voting Rights Act in ideologically divided rulings in 2013 and 2021. Recently, the daughter of LBJ, Lucy, spoke at her father's presidential library in Austin. She vividly remembers the historic significance when LBJ signed the Voting Rights Act in 1965. Johnson also expressed the sadness she says she felt over the Supreme Court's ruling a decade ago, leading to a wave of new laws challenging the Voting Rights Act.
That the decision that was made in Shelby versus Holder has already caused such pain, such isolation, such anger, such hurt, such disappointment to so many people. It has pitted us against each other in ways that are not necessary.
That ruling in 2013 essentially ended a provision of the Voting Rights Act mandating the way states were included on the list of those needing to get advance approval for voting-related changes. Johnson says she wants to keep fighting to try to maintain her father's legacy and protect voting rights. The Supreme Court ruling matters for Texas. In December 2021, the U.S. Justice Department sued over maps redrawn by the legislature. Lawmakers adopted those maps in a special session. It was the Biden Justice Department's first legal action challenging a state's maps since states began redrawing their maps following the census results. The argument is lawmakers scattered the vote of Black, Latino, and Asian people, despite those groups driving much of Texas's growth over the past decade. It's still not clear how this new ruling out of Alabama could factor into any action on the suit going forward. A month after Title 42 ended at the Texas-Mexico border, just what is life like for so many? The impact on border communities as well as those stuck in limbo.
I don't have nothing. I'm like, home is like jail for me.
He fled Afghanistan with a target on his back, entering into Texas illegally to live with family. We'll hear more on his concerns he may be sent back as he fights to remain.